Today let's review this beautiful bundle that I purchased from HSN from Sharon Callis. The Crafters Companion team presented this bundle, so let's review it together and see what we get in the bundle and how they look like. Let's start with the sentiment die get in this bundle. It says thinking of you. It looks like this. It's pretty a good size and a nice looking die. There are two flower dies, flower making dies actually I should say, in this bundle, which you can make your own flower, and they look like this. And the leaves are really intricate and pretty. I hope you can see it on camera. So I will make one of these flowers to show you how you can make them, hopefully. That's the rose one, I believe. It's a rose. Does it say somewhere? Oh, by the way, I think this bundle, they call it Butterflies and Blooms, because there is the name Butterflies and Bloom on all of these packages. So this is the other flower, which going to look like this when you make it. And I should mention something. The stamps and dies in this bundle were really high quality. I haven't had any issue with stamping or cutting anything. So for this stamp and die collection, you get these stamps and dies for everything. Anything you stamp from here, you can die cut it with the dies that are here in the bundle, and they're going to look like something like this. And these are the first impression of the stamps. I haven't prepared them or did anything to them, so I'm sure next time they look like perfect. The sentiments in this collection is really nice and butterfly theme. You get some sentiments like, you give me butterflies, spread your wings, you make my flutter flute like a butterfly. You know, this type of sentiments. And the star of the show is this die set, which cuts a shadow like this. Then you get this. I cut them from two separate cardstock, as you can see, of course, the black and white, so I can show you how they look like. And you get this part, and when you cut this one out, you get this shadow here out, and this beautiful butterfly that comes inside, which really interesting because the wings are a little bit different. You can pop up the two top wings and they look really nice and dimensional. So yeah, these are all the stamps and dies you get this in this bundle. Alright, to making these pretty flowers, you need a quilling tool, or you don't have to have a quilling tool. You can use something a little bit pokey and needly shaped and wrap your flower around it. So I do have a quilling tool, so I'm going to use that. And you simply roll it. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. They designed these dies to be folded. So you're going to fold. By the way, there is no instruction in the package. Yeah, I don't think there is any instruction here. Nothing is inside the box and nothing is here, as I can see. I'm not sure, I might overlook it, but anyway, you can fold your flower like this, then you get the fuller flower. So after that, you simply, okay, because I rolled it, I can. So I'm going to use this. After you start with it a little bit, then you can do it with your hand as well. I usually found it's easier after a while to do it with your hands. And I personally do the little bit of shaping before I make these type of flowers. You know, I shape a little bit, I shape the petals a little bit, but you don't have to shape your flower. And of course you need to stick this down by apply a little bit of adhesive. I would say to the beginning of the flower and at the end. So the flower looks like something like this. But I usually like to, and of course you can use these, make it more realistic. And the leaves, I will complete it and show you. For this one, let's shape it a little bit, because I don't like how they look like the other way. And to be honest, I'm not sure about the idea. It's really cool. The idea is really cool because you don't have to cut two pieces and stick it together. But let me show you what happened, which I don't like. When you cut two separate layers, you can stick the two pretty sides together. But by folding this, you get the back side of a die cut, which usually is not a pretty side, and the pretty side together. So I don't know. When you roll it, it doesn't show that much, as I can see here, because a mix of two, and I don't know. Anyway, let's shape these a little bit. And this is a really simple sponge that I find somewhere in my home, and I'm using this. Actually, I kept this one in my craft room, but it's not a special sponge or anything. And what else you can do, you can cut them from pattern paper or ink around them. I can show you that, even though I just show you how you can use your ink blending tool, the sponges or the brush, as you can see I use, and ink blend it around the petals. This way you get more nicer look. So that's that, and simply roll this one. And usually with this flower, even though I didn't, it's better to use thinner papers because you can shape them nicer, or they can be used with foams, the flower shaping foams. Oh, this one looks nicer, even though I thought that. I'm going to shape the rose as well, shape the petals of the rose as well to get a nicer look. As you can see, this one looks really nice, and they're cute size for card making or any other project actually. Let's make a card with this beautiful dies. What I've done, I cut a piece of cardstock, craft cardstock, to 7 by 10 inch and score it at 5 inch. So I have a 5 by 7 inch card base. I cut a panel from black cardstock to 4 7/8 of an inch by 6 and 7/8 of an inch. So I only get a really thin border around it, around my card. And for another layer on top of that, I cut a piece of cardstock, again a craft cardstock, to 6 and 3/4 by 4 and 3/4, and I distressed the edges with my Tim Holtz distressing tools, so to make it a little bit more different. So I've done that, and I've torn a little bit on the top and the side, as you can see here, which I'm going to put gemstone or a flower to pick through from there. And because I have these color cardstock, the black and white, I'm going to use my Tim Holtz Distress ink to color my die cuts. It's more like masculine card, this one, and because this is so big, so the only thing you need to use is this one, this die set. So let's make it. The only thing I want to mention is for this card I've used a A2 size card base and cut layer for that to 1/8 of an inch shorter from each side. Really appreciate you being here. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and see you in my next video. Peace out you.